Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Crystal Legacy. It is the morning, it is literally 6:30 a.m. in the morning on Tuesday the 6th of August. I remember when I was in college, I might have mentioned this in one of the videos I recorded when I was in college. We had this early music teacher who used to do Renaissance music and whatever, and he used to pronounce sixth as sixth, and I don't know whether it was with him, to be honest. I was never sure, is this the way you speak naturally, or is it you trying to sound like that? Because I mean, he also used to come into the class and say, "Greetings, brethren and sistren," like that. So I'm to be honest, I believe either. So, anyway, I was working hard yesterday. So I got all my Pokemon up to about level 30, except for these three goons here that they evolve at level 30, and I wanted to show that on screen for your viewing pleasure. So I figure we might as well make our way from Ecruteak to Olivine. Do you know what? I'm gonna see what Miss Skinny Mini is all about. I was no way am I going all the way over to freaking whatever, Keenwood City or whatever, to fight Chuck, and then coming back and fighting Jasmine. We might as well just see what Jasmine's all about. So yeah, it is Tuesday the 6th of August. I am just back from a really nice long weekend. So you might have remembered I mentioned it in a video. Oh wait a second, I call her Bigfoot. Bigfoot is evolving. Speaking of, I call her Bigfoot. I can't believe I called her Bigfoot. I called her Bigfoot. I can't remember any of the rest of that song. The only thing that has stuck in my mind is I call her Bigfoot. With a space in between, so I call her Bigfoot. Anyway. We now have a beautiful, seriously, look at this beast. Bigfoot, there's a new Bigfoot in town. Holy crap. I swear though, this is a really great grinding spot. Grinding! It's really good because the Miltank and the Tauros, they give really good experience. They're relatively common. You run into them all the time. So it's a really good place for grinding. I got pretty much everyone up to level 30 yesterday, including Strong Zero and Nemo, and Strong Zero, Nemo, and Girl Talk. Can you please stop stomping on me? You're not Bigfoot. I'm not gonna call you Bigfoot. Bigfoot. How many? Anyway, you might have remembered me mentioning in a video that I was going to be going to London. London shoes. Well, we went to London over the weekend. We flew out on Saturday morning and back on Sunday evening. We went to see on Saturday. On Saturday we went to see Spirited Away live, the theatre production. Oh my god, my expectations were high. I couldn't believe it. It was unreal. And now we have a beautiful Ampharos. Look at this beautiful boy. I can't believe it. It was so unreal. I don't know how they managed to do this, but they managed to make it simultaneously feel like you were watching the movie. It really had the exact same character of the film. Every single thing, there was nothing really omitted. Nothing was omitted at all. If anything, there were some extra little kind of dance bits in between scenes and things like that. It really felt like you were watching a stage production of the film. It was so tastefully, artfully, ingeniously done. Like, the staging was beautiful, the acting was fantastic. Oh my god, Yubaba, icon. Like, she was iconic. The lady playing her was unbelievable. But yeah, but it was really clever. Like, they like, what I really enjoyed about it was that it wasn't over the top with special effects. Like, there were no real special effects to speak of, right? All of the feeling of movement and all of the feeling of scenery and everything like that was done with, like, physical scenery and people moving things around on stage. Like, and for that, I thought it was really effective. Like, that I found was very impressive, because you don't really see that as much anymore. But it was almost like very traditional style theater, like traditional theater craft in that way. Because, like, I'll give you an example. Like, do you know the part where, like, near the start of and I think that was, like, the first moment where I was like, oh my god. Like, there were moments before that where I was impressed, right? But this was, like, the first moment where I was like, oh my god, they've got it on lock. Like, when, in that moment right at near the beginning, where Haku is taking Chihiro to the bathhouse, and he has her hand, and they're, like, running through, like, running through the town to get to the bathhouse. Like, that part was really impressive, because the way they did it was like choreographed, with, like, Haku and Chihiro, like, running, like, past the stage, like, and then back and forth almost. But in between them, like, moving back and forth, they had these people choreographed holding, like, panels, like door panels, like holding door panels, and they were, like, twisting them and moving about and, like, moving in sequence. So it really, like, even though really they were just, like, running back and forth, like, around the stage, the interplay between them and, like, the choreographed kind of panel twisting, turning, moving, shifting people really created this, like, feeling of, okay, there's movement, we're going from one place to another really rapidly through all of these doors and passages and things like that. It was really, really impressive. No, I'm not going to learn rap. We don't need the Pape rap. We absolutely do not, or the sewer rap for that matter. Krang is evolving. Krang, all those people that bullied you, they're going to be sorry now. Look at this guy. He's crazy. I'm still going to be quite delicate. But Tentacruel, like, the thing is, Tentacruel, the speed, I already told you once. Don't make me tell you again. You're going to take me to a place you don't want me to get to. I'm fixing to get ugly, and I am pretty when I get ugly. But yeah, it was really impressive. So that was, like, Saturday night. Sunday morning, we went to Kensington to go to the Natural History Museum. And we were there early, and we went to this bakery. This bakery had, like, I kid you not, this bakery had, like, croissants and pain au chocolat that were, like, as big as a baby. I was like, how would you ever eat this thing? And then we went in there, because the thing is, like, it was really clever marketing, because you see this window full of, like, croissants that are, like, that are bigger than your head, like, they're giant, and then you're intrigued and you want to go inside, right? And you want to go inside. So we went in there to get a coffee and a pastry or whatever. There were these two guys sharing one of the giant croissants. I was like, it's too big even for two people. Hang on a second, should I, like... Is there even a point in saving? Like, what happens if I, What happens if I lose? I lose, like, half my money, isn't it? That's a lot. I won this election by a lot. Okay, what's our strategy here? Well, I don't know what her strategy is here, because I don't even know what she freaking has. I almost feel like leading with Slow Sista. Well, maybe I should lead with Shakespeare. Or Sterling, for that matter. But maybe Shakespeare. The Thing is, like, so in the original game, she has like 2 Magnemite and a Steelix. The Steelix uses Sunny Day for some reason, because it's like kill me now. But I don't know what she might have in this. She could have like a Skarmory. Like, there aren't even that many more steel Pokemon. Maybe she has Magneton, Skarmory, Steelix. Are there even any other steel Pokemon in this game? It's literally like the dark type where there's like 2, 3 Pokemon. Anyway. Here's Miss Thing. Thank you for your help at the lighthouse. But this is different. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Jasmine, a gym leader. I use the steel type. Do you know about the steel type? It's a type that was only recently discovered. May I begin? There's something so charismatic about Jasmine. Like, you have to love her. Like, she's just... Oh my god, she has like 5 Pokemon and a Skarmory is the first one. 35?! I can't beat something that's at 30, level 35. This is just our first Pokemon. Well, that's nice, thanks. Okay, come on. If we hit this, okay. If we hit this, if we die, like what I was gambling on is like the 50-50 that if I actually hit the thing, then I would have been able to switch out and then I wouldn't be confused anymore. Stop it with the Swagger Jagger. I'm not even going to evoke Swagger Jagger. Like, I can't believe, like, I wonder if that's the song that they were going to play. The girls who were playing Sherlock. Maybe they were playing Swagger Jagger. I am kicking my own ass here. She doesn't even have to do anything. I'm kicking my own ass. So, let's call this Recon. Let's go. So, it's looking a bit more likely that I'm going to fight Chuck after all. Okay, is this thing still going to use Sunny Day, I wonder? This is probably her final Pokemon, so maybe... Well, I'll be able to see, won't I, with the Pokeballs. What the hell? Oh my god, Bigfoot, you're a beast. If only I had Aqua Jet. Yeah, don't be withdrawn, Steelix. Magneton, that's not great. If I was faster than this thing, I'd be happy. Can I bite you? No, because that won't even be very effective. Like, I think what I need to do is make, like, a decisive decision here. Well, I don't know what I'm expecting to accomplish with this, by the way. I don't know what I was expecting to accomplish with that. I kind of almost wish that I had Shakespeare now, because Shakespeare might have been faster. But let's see, it's Sterling's debut. I'm 100. Corsola? What the hell does she... What's this thing? Does she just have this because it's cute or something? Can I maybe just, like, flinch you, please? And now we are going to use a water attack, so I'm going to switch into... Krang? You see, the thing is, Krang is probably faster than Steelix, right? Sorry, this is like another one of those. This happens every single time. Hey, thanks for that. Also, that's regular effectiveness because you're a rock Pokemon. Yes! Oh my god, we're doing it. We're actually doing it. But is this the time where we now have to play maybe like a little defensively? Now she's going to use the Magneton. So maybe this is the time to send out Krang? In the hope that Krang will be faster. That's the thing. But will Krang's special attack be higher than Bigfoot's? It actually might, to be honest. Come on, Krang! You're the Rock of Gibraltar, Krang! You're the Hope Diamond! You're Brad Pitt's wife! Scizor? Oh my god, I forgot about you! I forgot about this thing. What the hell am I gonna do against this? Could I try freezing it? The thing is, this is gonna absolutely wipe the floor with me. So I think we send out Slow Sista. Oh my god, yeah, but this thing is gonna use something like Not Mega Horn, but it's going to use something crazy. I completely forgot Scizor existed. Do I have a revive? Yes, I do. I think we need to kind of like stall the rain out, maybe. Yeah, do that all you want. The thing is, you're not very fast. I'm going like stall. I'm trying to like stall the rain a little bit. But what I'm worried now is maybe that this thing will just sweep my entire team. Twin Needle? What the hell? How'd you know Twin Needle? Okay, well look, my hope is that maybe we get off like one. Yes! Oh my god, are we actually beating her? Miss Skinny Minnie? Miss Thing Thing? I'm not talking about Miss Ling Ling, I'm talking about Miss Thing Thing down at the orphanage. Sorry, I like watched Norbit last night. Full disclosure, I watched Norbit last night. Yesterday I watched two of the greatest romance stories of our age, The Bridges of Madison County and Norbit. Like, seriously. And you know what the craziest thing about Norbit was? Norbit, to rent, I looked it up, I was looking at it on Apple TV, right? To rent it costs $3.99, to buy it costs $2.99, so it's almost like you have to pay extra for the privilege of getting rid of it off of your freaking machine. It's after. So I paid the cheaper price, but the cost of that, and now I have Norbit on my account forevermore. Oh my god. Well look, we beat Jasmine. Oh, I can't believe it. I actually can't believe we actually beat her. When I saw that level 35 Skarmory come out, I got so tilted. And then the Scizor. Well, it just goes to show, good strategy. Can best the best of them. Okay, dust ourselves off, a successful battle. Let's not stop pissing our pants now. Yeah. Iron Tail. I can't believe we actually got that. But do you know what it's down to? It's literally down to just picking the right Pokemon based on speed. Like, that's literally what it's down to. Like, if Krang hadn't been faster than Magneton, if Shakespeare hadn't been faster than Steelix, like, or actually if Shakespeare hadn't been faster than Scizor, like, she would have rinsed my entire team, I swear. So, oh my god, we've only been recording for like 18 minutes. Like, what do we do now? I suppose we go and fight Chuck. I now pronounce you Chuck and Harry. Like, or at least we put our party together for Chuck and buy some more potions, because to be honest, maybe Chuck is going to be more difficult. So Teen Idol learned Wing Attack, which I think is huge. To be honest, Shakespeare, I think you deserve to take a shower, because you deserve to go back to the dorms. So Slow Sister's going to be useful, Krang's going to be useful, Sterling might be useful, maybe not. So the Dream will be useful just for, in case he has Poliwrath, and also just have something that can paralyze. Teen Idol we need to take for Wing Attack purposes. Nemo, sorry, you're not going to be useful. Hard Hat, like, I'm between two minds as to whether maybe Girl Talk might be useful, but Girl Talk's main attacking move is like Rock. That's all that Girl Talk can do, is like a Rock type attack, so I'm wondering if maybe this is the party to go with. We'll give it a shot anyway. Oh my god. So yeah, yesterday was like... So yesterday was a bank holiday Monday. It was so nice because we were in London Saturday and Sunday, and even though it wasn't like crazy or anything like that, it's still, you're kind of traveling the whole weekend. Like, we left the house at like 8 o'clock on Saturday and got back at 8 o'clock on Sunday. And you're kind of traveling the whole time or doing stuff the whole time to make the most of the time there. I kind of want to buy like 7 super potions. Hyper potions. I don't know. I have hyper potions already, but full heals would be nice. Just to not even have to think about like, what are we doing? And if I could buy a revive, but I probably can't. I wonder, can you buy revive in Goldenrod? you know what? I know that this is going to drive you crazy, but I'm going to go back there. It's not even that far away. So yeah, like, but so it was nice then yesterday to have the bank holiday Monday off, just to be able to kind of relax a little bit. So yesterday really, I did very little, and I didn't feel bad about it at all. I didn't feel guilty 1%. So I pretty much, oh, I finished like well, no, I didn't finish the DLC per se, but I beat the Bareback League. I beat Kieran, I beat Drayton, I beat Lacey, I beat all of those bitches. Crispin, the other one that everyone forgets. Amaris, that's her name, Amaris. I have to say, like, so, I know I was a Pokemon Scarlet Violet hater. There are still things that, like, don't have me convinced. But one thing I really do like about the, especially the DLC, but even the main game right at the end, I do like the difficulty level. Like, I really enjoy the... Can I not buy revives here, please? I really like the difficulty level. I definitely think it's meant for... The thing is, like, I don't mind spending all my money because I'm gonna have to spend it anyway, and I prefer to spend my money and have the benefit of it than lose against Chuck and lose half of it, you know? Like, I really like the difficulty level. So, like, you square off against Kieran at the end. Like, he's the final boss or whatever, because he's after becoming the Joker. Like, he's literally after becoming a supervillain. It's crazy. And he has like level 81, 82 Pokemon, but also he strategizes really effectively. It was really bizarre actually, because I was using kind of like a modified version of my Rain Dance team. Sorry, I was just checking what the cat's doing. I was using like a modified version of my Rain Dance team. And, oh, it's so cute. But I had one of you already in the original Gold Silver playthrough. I was using a modified version of my Rain Dance team, and he does the same thing. So, like, I sent out, the first time I had to try him twice, actually. I beat him the second time. So, the first time I went up against him, I sent out my Electrode and my Palafin. Because usually the way like I start off is I'm like, okay, Electrode, use Rain Dance, Palafin, Flip Turn, get out of there. And be ready, waiting in the wings to come out as like All Might mode or whatever. As like one for all mode. And also, I'm going using repels for this. I'm not going, like, fucking around with it with 10 million tentacles. It's like 10,000 tentacles when all you need is a knife. It's like meeting the man of your dreams, and then meeting his beautiful husband. There's like this acoustic version of Ironic, where she changes the word wife to husband for the sake of inclusivity, but then it just sounds extremely awkward. She's just like, it's like meeting the man of your dreams, and then meeting his beautiful husband, as well, because it doesn't rhyme with knife at all, so... But, I'm still, like, delirious over the fact that we beat freaking Jasmine. Anyway, let's just be happy about it. Let's not piss our pants now. Let's not go pissing our knickers. It's time for a big pat on the back. What was I talking about? Was I talking about Norbit by any chance? I probably was. I probably was. What the hell was I talking about when I was walking over here? And before I got distracted by a shelter. Before I got distracted talking about Alanis Morissette. Oh my god, what is... I'm sure it'll come back to me. It'll all come back to me someday. Probably in editing. That's what happened the last time. I was editing the video and there's literally a part where I go like, so I had this new idea for a Pokemon playthrough. And then I just never finished talking about it. I started talking about something else and I never finished talking about what that was. Well, what that was I was like, oh, I had this new idea for a Pokemon playthrough. I was like, wouldn't it be cool to do like a playthrough of Pokemon Red? Or Fire Red, for that matter, whichever. I was like, wouldn't it be cool to do like a playthrough of Pokemon Red as like a... You know, I'm like obsessed with these like theme type like playthroughs. I was like, wouldn't it be cool to do it as like a Dragon Tamer? But not like Dragon Tamer as in like only using Dragon Pokemon. I was like, wouldn't it be cool to use like Dragon style Pokemon? Like that would include like Arbok, since that's like a serpent kind of style. Or like Marowak, since Marowak's like a little dinosaur. Like I just thought it would be like a really nice, like cool sort of novel idea or whatever. Or Lapras, since Lapras is like kind of a dinosaur as well. I don't know why now it's more like a dinosaur. Now I'm going to be like Rex Raptor or something. I remember what I was talking about. I was talking about Kieran and his level 82 Pokemon. So I like usually that's what I do is like send out the Electrode and send out the Palafin. But then he sends out Dragonite, which I had a Dragonite as well. Or was I even using my Dragonite? I can't remember whether I was or not. Dragonite and no, I don't need no Safeguard. And a Politoed, and as soon as I saw the Politoed, I was like, I know that meta. That's that meta where all of a sudden Torkoal and Politoed became relevant, right? Like, it's funny how, like, Drought and, where are all these trainers that I apparently didn't battle? It's funny how, like, Drought and Drizzle, like, they were so exclusive to Kyogre and Groudon originally. And now there's, like, so many more Pokemon that you have access to them by. But you see, they changed it as well, because originally, didn't they do, like, never-ending Sunshine and Rain, which was crazy. I can't remember when they changed that. I feel like it must have been Gen 4 already. I think, like, was it? No, maybe it was Gen 5, actually. I think it was Gen 5 that they changed it. Because Gen 4, you still had, like, no Pokemon that knew it except Legendaries. The same with Sandstream. Sandstream used to do, like, never-ending Sandstorm. It used to be, like, a never-ending Sandstorm. But then they changed it when they introduced more Pokemon that could use them. Like, who does Drought and Drizzle now? Like, is it still just, like, Torkoal and Ninetales that have it? Ninetales as, like, a hidden ability. And Drizzle Pelipper, which I think, like, that's cool. Like, Pelipper and Politoed having Drizzle is cool. But as soon as I saw the Politoed, I was like, I know your tempo. That's my style. Get off my get off my style. But it was like it was a tough battle. Like, seriously, like it was good, and they use items as well. Like, one thing that I noticed, especially in like the Blueberry Academy, they love having those like berries that weaken your... They love having those berries that weaken the power of your attacks. They'll have Pokemon that have their hidden abilities and everything like that. It's crazy. So, like, I really like the difficulty level because it's at that kind of prosumer sort of level where it's like, it's not quite at like competitive level in terms of the difficulty, but it's at kind of that level where if you're a seasoned player, you have that nice adequate feeling of challenge, which is great. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this part of Let's Play Pokemon Crystal Legacy. We're on a roll with the gym leaders, I swear. In the next part, we're going to go and see what Chuck's gym is all about. I'd kind of like to see, do you need freaking strength to get through here? Because that's going to piss me off. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye now.